Hi everybody, happy windy Wednesday, happy Juneteenth. Just wanted to update you from the 7th Ward Eden after 3 years of living here. Remember 3 years ago we built this kind of barrier in front of the fence and planted some plants, but recently it's been used as kind of like a dumping ground for debris when I'm cutting grass. And as you can see, the barrier is starting to deteriorate, so I'm reassessing what to do with it. So I'm using gravel to redo this side, and we'll see if we have enough gravel to finish the other side. Walking in, you can see that we have still excess siding from the build, and I'm thinking of maybe utilizing that to kind of cover up the neighbor's fence since it's starting to deteriorate as well. You can see that I reorganized some of the wood that I had at the side of the house before, and now it's underneath this previously used trampoline that I've created into kind of the wind. You can see Mom's roses are still growing strong. And on the other side, sorry if I'm going too fast, it's now at least about over 6 feet tall, the roses. So hopefully I can make an arch over the entryway. You can also see behind the rose over there you have a papaya plant that I planted last year, but because of the cold snap it died out, and then now it came back, so I'm really happy about that. Over on this side you can see that the mulberry tree has gone through a lot of pruning. It was way over, I would say 25 to 30 feet, so I cut it down, and luckily it's coming back. The one problem, which I might show you a little later, is that where the tree trunk happens, there's a split. So I think because of the strong winds, the three parts of the tree decided to split in the middle. That's all the debris. Nothing going on the planter beds, but I did plant 2 passion fruits, one on this side, and as you can see it's growing all the way around, and then one on this side which is also growing back up. So that's a beautiful thing. And it actually had 1 fruit this season, and I already ate it. Okay, let's go through what's new. I planted another fig tree on this other side of the house, which is parallel to the large fig tree that is full of fruit right now on the other side. You can also see the garden beds. I'm reassessing the location, and I think I'm gonna place both of them on this side so that there's more foot traffic placed near the trees over there. Next to the fig tree, I planted a peach tree. And next to that is a plum tree. Beautiful. And what's funny is right next to that, over here, it looks like I have a volunteer citrus plant that's growing. So I'm gonna leave that alone and let it grow. The Louisiana orange that I planted on this side of the house is now full of fruit, and I'm hoping this year it's gonna taste a little bit better than last year, because last year it was a little bit on the watery side. This tree, I'm still trying to figure out what it is, but I planted some lychee seeds a while back, and now this tree has come up where I planted those. So I'm hoping it is lychees, or if it's not lychees, it might be longan. So one or the other. The guava tree that died during the frost is now coming back, so that's beautiful. I planted a Barbados cherry right next to it. And we have the faux birds of paradise right next there. And another beautiful plant. You have the plantains coming back from all of that frost that happened. I cut them all down. There were 3 hearts of plantains. Never got ripe, but I did get to eat them while they were green. Moringa tree right next underneath there. It's beautiful. This is a night blooming jasmine that's been a volunteer from the cuttings that I threw over on this side. We got a blackberry and we got a raspberry. And over here we got another guava tree that survived the frost and is coming back. All right, we've got the gate, and recently I got an order of gravel, which is what I used for the front. And Galadriel. Now, one of the things that I did in the past week was I got a dumpster and I got rid of all the old wood and pallets, which ended up being 15 yards full of dumpster and all pieces of other things that I couldn't think of potentially using in the future. Over here, underneath all of these elephant ears and faux birds of paradise, over here is you have blood orange. There's a Barbados cherry right there. You've got the muscadine grape tree, vine, sorry. You've got a mulberry tree that I basically just took a cutting from the big mulberry tree and I just stuck the stem on the ground, and now it's almost 5 feet tall. Behind that, trying to shield it, is the moringa tree that also froze out, but it's now coming back strong. We have a lemon tree, a guava tree, and we still have our jackfruit tree that's been coming back and forth every time it freezes out. You have a satsuma tree that is full of fruit. Can't wait for that. Hopefully they taste better than last year as well. We've got the avocado tree that came back to life. Pecan tree. The loquat, which gave us good service in January and February. I rebuilt the steps going towards the tiny house. So now there's a better landing for the second step. And then rebuilt these steps over here too. I'm a little shadowed out right now, but there is a lime tree. It's a transplant from the Ursuline apartment. And you have this big and fruitful fig tree. Doggos. We've got Star hanging out with us for a month. And going underneath the tree. Hi, buddy. Going through over here. We got the moringa tree coming back to life again. And once again, we've got the mulberry tree. Very pretty. And here's the damage that I promised to show you. So it's split right in the middle. It might have been termites or it might have been just the weather. But as you can see, after even cutting it down, Mother Nature will not be denied. Anyway, I'm gonna clean up all this debris. Oh, and I just wanted to show you also one more thing. Over here on the other side of the arbor, you can see I planted a jasmine vine. Hopefully it grows and covers this whole thing up. There's the tiny house. That's me for now. Happy Juneteenth, and hope you all have a wonderful rest of the year.